Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Yes, it is, guys. And guys, I was gonna do a completely different live, right? But then I actually had to go into the office recently this week, and they were like, "Here, pizza party," and then I immediately thought Jeff Sokol. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And there's one other person who works for at work who watches TCAP, and we immediately were like, "Oh, is this Pizza Planet?" So, guys, we're gonna look at Jeff Sokol again. I know that we had it was 1,000. It was my 1,000 sub special, so we did like a whole week on Jeff Sokol. But you know what? We can look at this knucklehead again. Planet P Pizza, yeah, that's it. Jameson, how you doing? Katie, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, this is how I get through my workday, by the way. And I saw that you were going to do the Jeff Sokol, and I'm like, I cannot miss this one.
A question for you. Why? Okay. Hanson versus Predator had some memorables, right? But none who were as iconic as Jeff Sokol. I mean, Sokol is as legendary as Schumacher, as Donald Morrison. You know what I'm saying? As all Marvin, the naked guy. Why do you think? Because I think I've asked others this. Why do you think that he is in the Mount Rushmore of TCAP knuckleheads? In
Probably
your
because
humble
he just
opinion.
like casually eats the pizza. And probably because, he just thinks that he isn't doing anything wrong.
So, okay, who do you think is more smug, Sokol or Meat Rocket?
Which one was Meat Rocket? Was
Meat
it
Rocket was
the
a
one that
guy.
had kids, right?
No,
Didn't he?
was a
Oh,
guy whose mom was an attorney. He was wearing the yellow jacket. I mean, the red jacket. Let's see. Let's see.
after a while, they all kind of just
Yeah,
blend
don't
in
they?
together.
Hold on. Let me see. There was a guy, father son, who was one of my first subs,
Ugh.
and he is no, he's a subscriber of mine that calls himself father son. And he is him, and there's a guy, Josh, who used to call in a lot. Those two guys were the encyclopedia Chris Hansenicas. They knew. I know a lot about TCAP, but those two guys knew more about TCAP than anyone else I've ever seen. This guy right here.
More than Jameson?
Was that?
More than Jameson?
Yes.
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy.
This guy.
Yes. Oh my
This
gosh, what
guy.
a
Look
dork.
at this look. Is that well? I use computers, and it's a little bit technical. I have a lot of Jay Tobias, what's going on, man? Speaking of first couple of subscribers, what's going on, man? Look at that, guys. Was it Jameson, Jay Tobias? Who else was it? Josh, Luna. We're in my first 100 subs. So what's going on, man? Bloodbath, how you doing? But yeah, this guy right here, his voice, his coat, his little. I know that I'm going bald. Josh, yes, what's up, man? How have you been? Are you going by Jay Tobias? You had a different name the last time. Okay, guys, Josh. Jay Tobias. Josh has to be the Chris Hansen encyclopedia right here. I need to find a way to have like a not a Jeopardy, but like a trivia game we should play one day.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
a continued learning
This
education type.
is Jeopardy.
Gotta have Joey TCAP on for sure.
Josh, man, it's good to see you, pal. Good job, man. I'm still glad you're working on your sobriety, man. Good job. Like I said, you're always welcome over here, man. You know, Josh was one of the like OG subscribers. I mean, supporters of the channel, man. He was on the Lauren streams and the Sokol streams. So yeah, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let me see. Okay, Old School Glass. What's up, man? Yeah, guys, this guy, I know that I'm going bald, so I'm gonna poof out this front part of my hair to try and make up for the cul-de-sac in the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy just drives me crazy. I think him and Sokol have to be the two most smug people. Like, they're just like, why am I even here? It's just beneath me. You know what I mean? Type of things. Dude, they caught you dead to rights. Dead to rights. Look at, hold on, guys, hold on.
It's an 80 for all I know.
Mm-hmm. But her chat line said 15.
Or what?
Her chat ID said 15, correct?
What's a chat ID? No, her chat ID is Bush, whatever.
Bush.
Just listen to how matter-of-factly he is, even when he's wrong. He's just like, how dare you even speak to me?
So he was claiming that his mom was an attorney, or that she just worked for.
So I did a video, a Meat Rocket. Check it out. Wait, that didn't sound right. Okay, but this this guy's mother was a district attorney of one of the local areas, and she took his case when he went to court. Yeah. So his dad was a retired police officer, and his mom was a DA. So yeah, he decided to act like he's all cool. He's like, yeah. So look, and guys, this is the Ohio thing. These guys were not having it, dude. These guys right here. Okay, a couple things happened. One, this guy's a Bears fan, so you know he's pissed off. Oh, Josh, you're engaged, man. Man, good, man. I'm happy for you, man. Congratulations. Let me see here. I guarantee when they proposed this investigation, they did not think that there was going to be this many knuckleheads coming in here. You know what I mean? They thought that they'd get some easy overtime, you know, and they'd just be sitting there. And then Jeff Stacy and who else was in the Rutherford, Meat Rocket? Who else were the Ohio guys? Yep. Westerbeck, all these knuckleheads were coming in. And you know, they were like, damn, 1 item 4, we're going to need more donuts. Look at that. Yeah. This guy. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna drop this in the chat for anyone who wants to. Okay, Katie, just watch this whole, watch his segment and watch this and his smugness. Right?
Yeah, I've watched it, and he gives very lawyery kind of responses.
But the fact that he's just he acts. Joey's TCAP. What's up, man? So the man, the myth, the legend, dude. What's going on, man? Dude, I wonder. I wonder these guys, because there's actual predators that are going through and actively scouring, trying to scour their stuff off the internet, right? Or they go after guys that are like, oh, I'm gonna post their chat logs or post their. I wonder what they would do. There was one guy that I was reading about. Katie, do you know what a lolcow is?
No.
A lolcow is like Lauren Armstrong, where he had everything that he does is put on the internet for everyone to laugh at. You know what I'm saying? But he's just unaware. I mean, he does stuff, doesn't realize that he's the butt of every joke. There's tons of lolcows out there, and these gaming channels and all these people that are just total morons, right? But they just can't get past the fact that they're not getting positive attention, right? Like that one Boogie 969 guy. Who else? There's this guy Wings of Redemption that plays Call of Duty, and dude is a total tool, right? But people they gas up his live streams and stuff and make him think he's famous when he's a total idiot. And they've been doing this to him for not quite as long as they've been doing this to Lauren. But there's a guy, I have to get his name, but he's a total lolcow. And one of the guys that has been posting the biggest stuff about him, every time this knucklehead goes to court, this guy is in the back of the courtroom, right? I wonder if any of these predators have been back to court, and then they could turn and see Joey TCAP like, hey, in the back of the courtroom. That would be hilarious. So yeah, guys. So let's just jump to Jeff Sokol here.
Yeah.
And yeah, but everyone in the chat, let us know like why you think Jeff Sokol rose above, like a phoenix, rose from the ashes, right? Like he rose above all the rest of the Hansen versus Predator guys, and into like internet superstardom. You know, like I think he's more famous than anyone else on Hansen versus Predator, and I think from takedowns so far, Glory Hole Jerry might be one of those. You know what I'm saying? But well, yeah, we all know Joey TCAP's the international man of mystery, right? TCAP, Joey's TCAP, right? All right, so okay, Cam, why do you think the Jeff Sokol is as notable as he is?
Oh, I mean, you already said it. He's smug, so smug. Legitimately doesn't think he's doing anything illegal, and almost like legitimately doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Like I think he really believes that. And just the marriage contract thing was
that's creepy,
very entertaining and weird, and yeah. And
the fact that he's sitting there smiling like, well, I covered all my bases. So I'm just going to sit here and eat my pizza. You know what I mean? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I also think really too quick, AJ. I think too, also like he's not like unfortunate looking. You know what I mean? Like compared to, you know, some of the other ones that are like really scary looking and super creepy.
Yeah.
And so I think what adds to it is that, you know, he's not like the worst looking man. So like what would cause somebody that was, you know, semi-decent looking to like not reach out to somebody their own age and could potentially get a girlfriend around their age.
Wasn't he married before?
Yeah,
he was.
Yes,
Oh,
he was married before. So what I think, okay, there's a couple things about people that are like him. He's got a really, 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 really big ego, right? And he likes to exert influence on people. And I think that he thought that this is going to be a way, because I guarantee, I bet you guys $1 million Jeff Sokol's wife divorced him. She filed. I bet you $1,000. So he wants to be able to put himself in a situation with a person that won't reject him. You know what I'm saying? That he can.
That's a good
point.
Can have. I didn't know he was married previously.
Have influence over. Yeah. Yep. And and that this is 2012. That 2003 faux hawk he's wearing. Come on, Jeff.
Oh.
And get a bigger shirt, dude. You know.
Edited behind me, you can see nowhere else. It is more compelling and disturbing than virtually anything you can watch on TV today. It is my complete interview with Jeff Sokol. He surfaced in our Predator investigation in Fairfield, Connecticut. A little bit of it aired on my syndicated show Crime Watch Daily, but now here on Hansen versus Predators, you'll see the whole thing. Sokol came with food and an appetite for sex. He left after a very aggressive interview with me in handcuffs.
Edited behind me, you can see nowhere else. It is more compelling and disturbing than virtually anything you can watch on TV today. It is my complete interview with Jeff Sokol. He surfaced in our Predator investigation in Fairfield, Connecticut. A little bit of it aired on my syndicated show Crime Watch Daily, but now here on Hansen versus Predators, you'll see the whole thing. Sokol came with food and an appetite for sex. He left after a very aggressive interview with me in handcuffs.
Now, once again, a lot of people talk bad about Nervous Nelly, you know, but I have to say that my favorite decoys in order are obviously Emily. I've said this 1,000 times because she has that iconic "come on in," you know what I'm saying? And then Nervous Nelly, and then Casey, and then "Hey Stanley, mind if I pour myself a drink, Stanley? So what do you want to do, Stanley?" You know, that gives the man.
Jeff? Over here. You can come in this way. Sorry about that. Come on in.
Look at that grin on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Good, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you find the house okay?
No, because it's really dark out. So.
How long did it take you to get here?
I don't know, I think 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Now, he's from Boston, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
There it is, guys. I forgot. He goes for the hug.
I love that.
Oh, look at that. Can I have a hug? She goes, no.
You're really nervous.
She runs away.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, man.
I'll settle into it. Kind of just.
The small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So I didn't know that. 'Cause, like you said small, I thought it would be like a really small one.
Yeah.
I said big one.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
If anyone watches, It's Always Sunny. You remember he's Pizza Man, Pizza Man. Who wants pizza? I got Pizza Man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am. I'm fine.
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but I don't like come like this far to like meet someone. I don't know why
It's kind of crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Yeah, why did you let me come?
Guys, why did you let me come? Clown world. Absolute clown world. And who drinks orange juice with pizza? Yuck.
I think it was for the alcohol. Are we allowed to say that word? For the
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. Did he bring out alcohol?
No, her parents had it, so he was.
Yeah, she
okay.
said she
Okay.
had
It's too cheap to
some,
bring it.
Yeah, but at least he didn't bring dinner for just himself, like Knucklehead.
That's true.
Josh Cologne, yeah.
That
So,
was
oh, no,
super
no.
nice of him.
No, this is mine. Don't touch, August Lyons, what's up, man?
If you're so nervous.
It seems like a good idea, and you seem nice.
See, look at that faux hawk in the front. He's got it going on there. Dude, what are you doing?
Why do you think I came?
Why do you think I came?
I think I know.
That's the only reason. It's not the reason.
What's the reason?
And I just, been talking to you for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and someone that I'd like to meet, and I wanted to check out the situation.
Ew.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time until we get that out of the way.
Dude, Nervous Nelly did talk to the Predators more than I think. Casey might have her beat in some of them, but on average, Casey did more investigations, yes, but I think that Nervous Nelly has the same talking time with people that Casey does. You know what I mean? Because Casey would sit in the chair and be like, "So, Here, click on the massage part. And they're like, but Nervous Nelly sits and talks to almost all of them. So
This document was something Sokol put together after some research on the internet to protect himself from getting in trouble for having sex with a 13-year-old girl.
where would you even get? Hey, you go to like www.pedoforums.com and download your PDFs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what is going on there?
Talked about it in the chat along with a lot of other graphic topics. It didn't work.
Let's eat and we can like talk about it.
Okay. There's plates behind you if you want to grab one.
Huh?
There's plates behind you if you want to grab one. Do you want a water or anything?
No. Man, well, I got this for in case we
All
want
right,
to.
I'll grab a water.
All right, I will have a bottle. Do you want to eat at the table? Or what do you want to do?
Don't you just sit here?
Look at that grin on his face.
Yeah.
Where is it? Look at
Don't you just sit here?
Look at that. Guys, you know who he looks like?
Freddy Krueger?
Yes.
On look at this.
I always thought you were just
Here's Brucey. That's who he looks like. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man. Jeff Sokol, man. What a knucklehead. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I expected it to be like 2.5 hours. So,
You're from the Boston area, you said?
yeah. Can I wash my hands?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some family that lives up there. It's pretty nice.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been to Faneuil Hall.
Where's your family? Like, what part of Boston?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Boston's so confusing. It's wicked confusing.
Okay.
I think I said this once before. So the Boston accent, the Boston accent, right? It's one of those things I used to work with a girl way back in the day, and I used to work at Starbucks in college. And when there was a girl that we used to call her Boston because her accent was so thick, you know what I'm saying? And on women, that accent is just so like strange. You know what I mean? Because it's such a maybe it's because they kind of pitch downward. You know what I'm saying? It's like, does anyone know the Scouser accent, the Liverpool accent? I told you la, mate, that accent. Right? There's a couple of female MMA fighters who have that accent. Oh my gosh. And it's like on a guy, but on a woman, it's like, oh man, you know, it's kind of grating. Boston
I'm sorry.
accents are the same way.
I'll try to be cool.
No, it's okay.
We'll work on it.
I mean, you look great.
Thanks.
You just look different than what I than like in the.
You know why, Jeff?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, like, dude, come on now. You look different, but I'm gonna walk in the house anyways.
Pictures. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I expected you to have dark hair. Did you?
My hair it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you
You
look
don't
great.
like it?
I think you look great. I'm just saying, like,
Thought you
you
were-
look different, yeah, than I thought.
Yeah.
But nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell with online things, you know?
What about me? Do I look different?
I mean, you look different. I'm not saying better or worse, just different.
You can say worse. It's okay.
I have cupcakes too, if you want them.
Let's see. Did you make them?
Look at those. Do you think I made those? Mm-mm.
Never mind.
Now, here's a question. Everyone in the chat, Katie and Cam, do you think that he would have eaten this pizza the same way in front of her, or do you think he was just doing that because Chris was there?
Probably because not the same. Sorry, go ahead, Cam.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say probably the same way because of his smugness.
Yeah, I mean, dude's just an animal, honestly. But I wonder if he would have been just scarfing down that pizza the way it was in front of her, dude. Because can you imagine? Can you imagine, Katie? Can you imagine being on a first date with like a random guy? Let's just say like random, and you guys go to like I don't know, you guys are out, maybe like at the fair or whatever, and then you guys let's go to this pizza joint. I know, right? And then you guys pick up a pizza and you're sitting there in the restaurant and homeboy starts eating the way Jeff Sokol does. What would you even do?
Oh my god.
You'd be like,
that's disgusting.
I gotta take this. Text your friend, please call my phone. I gotta go.
No,
Do you want to use plates or do you want to just
whatever you want. We're pretty casual here.
Okay.
I'm like too nervous to eat.
Well, you already ate, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was wondering if you were.
Wait, hold on. Guys, I never noticed this. He said you already ate, didn't you? Meaning that he brought a pizza knowing she already ate so he could eat it himself. Is that not what you just heard?
Yeah.
Every time I watch this guy gets douchier and douchier, man.
Like, how would you be? Like, would you be nervous? Would you be like totally like you've done this before?
Oh, definitely haven't done this before.
Like, I don't know. You just seemed very, very like you didn't seem nervous at all when I talked to you and just in general.
Yeah, it's different when you're talking to someone online versus like
person.
coming to their house and meeting them.
I know. I just gotta take something. This isn't drugs. It's just a.
Yeah, no, by all means. Here, drink water.
It's something that I take before I eat.
In the middle of it all, Sokol pulls out a medicine bottle. You can see it on the video. He takes a pill, apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
What have you been doing all day?
I'm just hanging out, watching TV, Netflix and stuff.
What's that?
I have no idea. Do you want me to check?
Somebody here?
No.
What kind of pizza we have tonight?
There it is, guys. There it is. Oh boy, that's never gonna get old.
I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Who are you?
You tell me first.
There's one thing that I have to say is, Jeff didn't look shocked. He kind of like held his composure pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He made his ego and his smugness is that it's like a force field. You know what I mean? He didn't even like flinch. So
You're Jeff, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff?
Hanging out
Hanging out with whom?
with her.
Who's her?
I want to know who you are.
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
Can I eat first?
Sure, go ahead.
Tell me who you are, because, I didn't know there would be other people there.
Well, what did you expect to happen this time, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectations.
No expectations
please.
whatsoever.
No.
So you drove 2.5 hours
Sure did.
from Boston.
Sure did. Oh, guys. You're in someone else's house. Supposedly talking to an underage person of any type, and he has this type of smugness to him, right? I sure did. You know what I mean? Like no sense of oops,
Who are you?
to come here
Are you her dad?
to meet a young girl.
Are you her
I
dad?
will get to that in a minute.
Huh?
Go ahead, have a bite.
Wow.
What an animal, dude. He's chewing that pizza like he's, you know how cows chew cud, right? You know what I mean? That's how he's eating this pizza. Come on.
I haven't done anything wrong.
How old are you?
What does it matter?
I'd like to know.
I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against
Coming
the
to
law?
meet a young
Talking online?
girl?
Yeah, is it against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you have some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract?
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha there, buddy. Gotcha. And he says, guys,
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Now, you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you.
No. That doesn't
And you're what, 37?
mean anything.
You're 37? How old are you? You might as well just tell me because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
Because now you're making me nervous and
You're 44 years old, right?
Mhm.
Right. As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I want to.
whoops.
What am I supposed to make of that? Sorry, I'm paranoid.
He said, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Have you told other 14-year-old boys you want a BJ and you want that ass?
For me to meet, no, potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
well, they plan on having sex.
Ah, please. Please, please, please. Come on, dude. Come on.
You didn't say anything about I want that ass.
Do you have them in your car?
No,
I'm going to find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain. Explain it to me.
Just wanted to come hang out and.
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, is that against the law to
To have sex with a 13-year-old girl
No.
when you're 44? Yes,
No,
it's
to
against
meet-
the law.
To meet a girl. That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
Okay, but do you also see?
Because she was going with it. She was.
So she wanted it.
That's what it
It's
seemed
her
like to
fault.
me.
That I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing.
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're
Right.
going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're law enforcement. But
You think I'm off?
There it is, guys.
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking.
You notice Chris never went back to the clipboard. You know what I mean? This one he had the Home Depot clipboard. You understand? Like the construction site clipboard. You know, but he has paper notes in takedown. And then what do you have on the regular one? He had he just had the chat logs with notes. You know what I mean? But here, man, he had the solid but he could have used this as as a weapon to protect himself if one of these knuckleheads came after him, kind of swing the clipboard like a shield, you know?
That's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down.
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
And I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
I wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if
a 13-year-old girl. How often do you do this sort of thing?
Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, I've been talking to her
to this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, with that,
You can't find any older girls?
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about that.
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically.
There was someone else that brought a marriage contract. I can't remember. Jameson, who was that? Let me see. There was Jeff Sokol, and then there was someone else. There's someone else who brought like some type of person. I'll have to figure it out. So
nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her, so no one would find out.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
right,
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
right,
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal.
That's right. Sweet ass, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like.
So if you liked her, like next week or the week after, you'd marry a 13-year-old girl?
Not next week. No.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide.
Guys, someone put in Temple TCAP, they put Jeff Sokol was married. He was actually able to convince some woman to sign a marriage contract. Yeah, August line. John Franz brought the alibi letter. Yeah, actually, I wrote this, and he's reading it off. That's hilarious. Yep, and that's like digging your own grave more. You know.
You love her?
No.
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know? She's 13.
Dude, if anyone asks you if you want to have relations with a 13-year-old, anything other than a no is bad news, Jeff. Okay? That's like these people who are like, well, the person said that they were 13. I thought it was, it's like, if you ever find yourself in any situation, not that any of us functioning people would find ourselves in any situation where you're texting, talking to, whatever, anyone that says they're underage, guys, come on, disengage. But you shouldn't be like that knucklehead Kathleen. Well, my son was talking to a girl who said she was 14, but he's into Dungeons and Dragons, and he kept going. And even though she said that she was 14 again, he thought that it was role play. So please, you know what I mean? Come on.
Don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case. Maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you would marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
So you're cool with all this. You just think this is just fine. Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
Well, what else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person?
If anyone has to ask that, dude, I think you know what the answer is, right?
Do I seem like it to you?
This chat seems like it. It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
And he uses the.
It's just talking. I don't see the internet and real life are two different things.
At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone after a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah.
The little girl's nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time.
Okay, but this somebody is not an adult. She's
Man.
13.
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here.
Okay.
So he's trying to be nice.
But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
I don't want to be on the news, dog.
Well, it's a little late for that, dog.
Guys, he was munching on that pizza so much. I'm shocked that that's all he ate. You know what I mean? Because honestly, I thought he'd eaten the whole damn thing by the amount he was chewing. You know.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Did you bring any sort of a marriage contract?
No.
So what was all that talk about?
Yep.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay. You can leave.
On camera.
You can leave.
I mean, I can leave.
You can leave.
And then what?
And then what?
Who's it up to?
It's not up to me.
Guys.
That's the sound of the police.
That's who it's up to, Jeff. Look at the wheels clack, click, clack, click in his head.
You didn't have to come here, you
know.
Please don't put this in TV. Don't put this in TV.
What do you do for a living, Jeff?
I don't want to talk anymore. There's
Insurance business, right?
cameras rolling.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free to leave.
Look at how smug he is. Like, dude,
it's just a big inconvenience for him.
But he hates not being in control. But okay, Jeff. Okay, think this here. He's a passive aggressive piece of trash because he's a coward, right? So he does these passive aggressive things and has this snarkiness because he doesn't want to directly challenge anyone. Does that make sense? So he's not the type to like get up in the camera dude's face or like he's trying to just not leave or not react because he thinks that he's the center of attention and they're watching him to see what he's going to do. And he wants to stay in this situation for as long as possible. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to commit to anything because that's an overt gesture of, I don't want to say aggression, but yeah.
Cut it off.
I cannot shut it off.
I mean, what is this?
It's an investigation for a television program called Hansen versus Predator.
Whoops.
Where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
I don't have anything else to say.
All right, then. You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good. Thank you very much.
So the cops here?
We'll see.
Okay. Or if they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best.
See? If the cops are here, just bring them in. So he's trying to act like he's telling them what to do. You know what I mean? Like this the amount of arrogance and smugness just drives me absolutely insane.
You're not that way.
You know what?
Grab a jacket.
Top of the garage.
Look at that. Gotcha, Jeff.
Sokol was sentenced to 7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months. He is eligible for parole in June.
And then he petitioned to have his name changed. Cam, what was the name he wanted again? It was like Sonny
Derek Porter.
Well, what was it?
Sonny Derek Porter.
Where do you even get that name from?
I don't. It doesn't fit him at all, too.
Tia leads the way. What's going on, guys? You know what? Let's. All right. Real fast. I'm gonna get to. All this is copyright. Okay, now we've seen Jeff Sokol's smugness, right? We're gonna watch a little bit of a Meat Rocket, and then for some reason, I haven't watched James Rutherford in a long time, so we're gonna watch his uncut. But let's just watch a couple minutes, guys. Look, dude's got the moon roof in the back. You know, he's getting the cul-de-sac in the front. Dude, just shave it off, dude. Well, I mean, he looks like Lurch now, you know what I mean? But if he shaved his head, he would look like Fester. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You remember Addams Family, the first one? My name is Dementia. It means insanity. My name is Fester. It means to rot.
What's your address?
What?
What is your bed?
What?
Let's get ahead.
Impounded in the vehicle will be inventoried. Is there anything else in the vehicle that we're going to find? We're going to find any type of toys, sexual toys,
Children's toys.
children's toys, any other condoms?
That's not something to say in this situation, dude.
Yeah.
Just look at the look on his face. Like he's just like rolling his eyes. Like, how dare you guys talk to me, speak to me? And he's in no position to have an attitude about anything.
Alcohol, drugs,
Well,
weapons.
drugs or alcohol. There was probably one other condom in there, but that's it.
One other condom other than this?
Well, one individual one, yeah.
One individual condom.
Probably some McDonald's food.
But the French fries cold.
Kids' books.
Now he's married and has kids too.
License plate number, do you recall?
I have no idea.
At home, do you have any explicit pictures of child pornography or anything like that on your computer?
Nope. Never. It's not my thing.
Oh, please, guys.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
He's like, are you suggesting that I might have images of children? How could you even ask me that? Dude, you showed up to try and meet an underage person. You idiot.
Do you have any type of porn on your computer at all?
Adult.
Adult?
Tia says that the worst predator for her is Westerbeck. Yeah, Westerbeck was pretty bad. You know, because he was actually he had been convicted or was in the middle of a trial for another crime and then did this again. No, he was about to serve a sentence and then he did it again. Yeah, sad.
Does your wife know where you're at right now?
No.
Where is she at right now?
She's with my daughter on a camping trip in Lima.
Your wife have a cell phone?
Let's get bad.
Excuse me.
I have a friend that she's 28 that we talk a lot. She lives down in Southern Ohio, but we just talk. And other than that, I really don't chat much. In all honesty.
Why did you choose Dark County
Choose
to
what?
come here?
Choose
Why
what?
did you choose to come to Dark
Look at
County?
his face.
That's the county here.
Why did you choose to come here? I mean, what was it that, for the very first time in your life, you decided, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go down here.
Yeah, just random circumstance, I guess. I didn't choose to come down here per se. I mean, just came to talk to her,
Please.
Sarah, whatever her name really is, but it really had nothing to do with Dark County, if you will. If is that what you're asking?
See? Right there. Right there. Look at his face.
Sarah, whatever her name really is, but it really had nothing to do with Dark County, if you will. If is that what you're asking?
Right there. That is a face I would not tire of punching. Right there. Doesn't he just act like he's like, I have to speak to you like you're a child. You know what I mean? Like why do I have to dumb everything down for you people, right?
Asking?
Yeah. I mean, was there any reason why you came here?
Not at all. I don't know. Why would that be?
See?
I don't know.
See? All right, guys, who do you think is more smug? Sokol or this guy?
Ooh, that's tough.
I think that's one of the reasons why I can't stand him the most. Like I can't show his segment because it's copyright. I don't think that there's an uncut segment. I'll check. Hold on.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think Jay Ruffner's even more smug than Sokol.
Yeah, and I think when he's like, well, my computer, I do really important stuff. Okay.
I have the same profession as him, so I don't want to be associated with Jay Ruffner in any way.
You know what's sad? Look at wait. Tell me this is it. His interrogation, but I don't think they have his uncut segment. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me make sure because that would be nice. Ruffner. Dang. Okay. You know what sucks? Look at this, guys. All these other guys named Jeff Sokol. You know, can you imagine that you're just living your life, hanging out, having a great time, everything, you know, and some knucklehead with your same name gets busted and goes viral on TCAP, and then like all of a sudden your name is like, oh dude, you know there's a guy with the same name, like, dude, leave me alone.
Is there a where is he now for Jeff Sokol?
They can't find him. There's so many people trying to find him, but he's like laying low.
He's
There's
off
been
the grid.
rumors on Reddit and whatnot, people that supposedly know him, that he plays in a folk band.
Yeah.
Again, rumors.
Someone said that he look, they're trying to say that they saw him order a coffee under his assumed name.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
They said call him Sonny. Look at that. Look at that, man. Yeah. I think that that Cologne's twin has it the worst. You know what I mean? Nah, it would suck, dude. Can you imagine your brother gets busted trying to diddle kids?
Lee Greer's brother got busted for the same exact thing.
Oh, really?
In the same year. They were even staying in a hotel room together during the sting.
Oh Lord, this guy, man, Lee Greer. Oh man, is he one of those that didn't? Well, I don't want to say if he aged well or not, because obviously look at the guy now. You guys know who one of the worst? All right, guys, in the chat, who are some of the you know what? I want to see Josh Cologne TCAP twins. Let's see. Are there any pictures of him and his twin brother? I don't think so. That isn't him. Man, look at that. It's a hard knock life for Josh. Look at these guys have hard lives, man. You're the worst, is it Cody Green?
Yeah.
Have you seen how he looks now?
He's gone through like 10 different phases.
Look at that, man.
Ooh.
Look at that. That to that. Look at that, man. Life just beats you up, you know. Look at that. Some people. Jeff Stacy did look the exact same through like his entire life. You know what I mean? Ari, how you doing? But yeah, there was one more. Kevin Westerbeck. So, he's another one who looks the same, and obviously he's not getting any taller. Yeah, look at this guy. Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, and it was his own relative too that he assaulted.
Yeah. Terrible, man. Guys, David Kay was actually like a pretty prominent figure in the DMV area. You know what I mean? When he got caught, dude, like it was a big deal because the area that he used to be a rabbi in is a very, very affluent area. It's very and look at him now. Look at that, man. Hard knock life. And what's funny is people I still don't understand how people can feel bad for these guys. I don't understand it. I don't. They did this to themselves. You know?
Oh, I'm asking you.
No, I've never been here in my life, actually.
Did you tell anyone that you were coming here today?
No.
Yeah.
Nobody that you know, anybody, knows that you come here today. Is that right?
Like friends or family? Or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
Friends, family, people that you know, other than law enforcement and Dateline, nobody knows that you're
That's
here.
for sure. No. No one.
Okay. Do you have all the personal information that you're going to need? Yes.
That was it. So it's that molester back, right? Yo, guys, when Rolando Resticruz was so before he got discharged, right during his trial, all the rest of the soldiers call him Resto the Molesto. And I think John Kennedy was in the DMV because that was the same investigation as Kennedy was where? Let me see. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah. That was outside of DC. Yeah, man. Yep. Guys, so for all you guys who didn't watch TCAP live, right? People, it was so shocking because people still thought that they wouldn't think that a person that looks like people thought that they knew what a child predator looked like. But there's so many different people that it just shocked people. And I even think to this day, like all of us know we're in the know because we watch this type of stuff. But people still would think, oh, this person would never. Oh, you never know. Okay. This is James Rutherford, right? And I haven't watched his in a while, but there was a teacher who recently got busted. And it reminded me of him. So We're gonna watch Knucklehead McGee here.
And then right now, because he sees me.
Cam, Katie, who do you think's the worst teacher predator? Let's see. It was Babs, Rutherford, Stanley, Kendall.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Baps was pretty bad though. His chat log was
Yeah. I don't even know if I could make it through it in my video because I had to skip whole sections of it because it was disgusting.
It's that gross.
Yeah, guys, that's one thing about my videos. I always skip a lot of the sex talk. Like I know that people, oh, it's funny, but I'm not. No, I'm not gonna read through all that. Sorry. Oh yeah, Mike Monzi was a teacher. Also,
He was a tutor.
Yeah.
It counts.
Let's see. TCAP. Let's see. Someone had to have made a list. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Monzi, Kendall, Rutherford, Babst, Benoff. Who's Brian Emmons? He must have been one that was Gaber Nagy. Who's that? Oh, he was in the Long Beach one. I think he was unaired. He wasn't aired. Docman 818. Wait a minute. All these guys start to blur together. Hold on. Docman 818. Let's see. Yeah. So out of all the teachers, you have Gaber Nagy, Rutherford, Jim Rauch, Brian Emmons, Walter Babst, Manzi, Kendall, and Stephen Benoff.
God, that's terrifying. I didn't realize there's that many teachers.
I don't see his segment at all. But does anyone know who Benoff is? Wait. Oh yeah, he didn't make it into the house. One second. Oh, Benoff is the guy who was wearing the bright green shirt. This guy.
Oh
yeah, I remember him. Oh yeah, who was singing? I did a video on this guy. He was trying to sing. Guys, I recommend guys giving this a watch, dude. Look at this. That's right. Give that a watch. Him trying to sing.
All of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on.
Look at that. All right. Hold on. Let's enjoy this in its entirety. Let's see.
Hurrying by when you're in love, my how they fly, blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies. You really said he was funny.
Oops, sorry guys. That'll get the stream taken down. Sorry.
Come on in.
And thanks to Joey's TCAP for posting that. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was a special ed teacher. That's right. Look at that, pulling up in my red Corvette because I'm a badass.
The door's open.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just gonna go finish getting ready. I'll be right there.
Where are you?
I'll be right back. Just sit at the bar and I'll be right there.
All right, well, I'll be out here.
Just take a seat.
Come here.
What? No, I promise I'll be right back.
No, come here.
Here, just wait. Try to be a little patient.
Actually, I want you to come here.
Yikes.
Would you have a seat right over there, please?
He's got the track jacket on, dude. 2003. Here we are, man.
What are you doing here?
I just came to hang out, really.
You came to hang out.
Yeah.
And you came to hang out with who?
I had a feeling this was going on, honestly.
You had a feeling what was going on?
That this was some sort of setup.
A setup. A setup for what?
I don't know, and I'll be honest with you. I didn't come here for anything physical. I just was bored. I'm going through a divorce. I just wanted to get out of the house, honestly.
So you couldn't go to a sports bar to watch a game, or you
I've been
couldn't go
doing
to
that all
a gal's
weekend,
house?
man.
And so you thought you'd come here to this house?
You know what's crazy, guys? All right. I don't even get those dudes. Okay. In the 2000s, there was that like super skinny, like Paris Hilton look that a lot of guys were into. I don't even understand that. Like, especially all these guys who like, oh yeah, man, these like guys who like girls that are super duper skinny or like whatever, or young. Look, I don't even understand that. That's not even in my. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, that whole look. I don't get it. Like it's just so odd to me. Like that people would be. I don't know. I don't understand. Do you guys remember? Oh wait, no, because there was a trial. There was a courtroom footage that happened of a mother that got sentenced, and she had been basically selling her daughter to these two offenders for drugs, right? And then the dad went and deleted the two guys. So now the mom's going to jail and the dad's going to jail. And I can drop that in the thing. Yeah, I don't like this whole attraction to young. It's just so out of my universe. I don't understand. And that's why I think that those types of people can't be rehabilitated. You know what I mean? Like what people that are attracted to young children or young looking people, there's just no going back. There's no fixing that, you know? So let me see if I can find that footage real fast. And I'll drop the link.
I know it wasn't a good idea from the get-go.
Who did you think you were going to meet here?
Just this kid I've been talking to.
This kid?
Ugh.
I know she's a kid.
How old?
13, 14.
13. And how old are you?
Too old for a 13, 14-year-old.
Too old. And how old is that?
26.
26. And you thought it was okay to come over here to visit a 13-year-old girl home alone?
No, I really didn't.
But you're here.
I know. I don't know why.
What's your name?
My name's Jim.
Jim what?
That's what I have to say.
I'm going to find out.
Am I going to get arrested for this?
That's not up to me.
Are you going to turn me in?
Again, that's not up to me.
I mean, I really...
What do you do for a living, Jim?
There it is, guys. There it is.
You seem like law enforcement. I happen to know law enforcement.
Jim?
I'd rather not say.
Why don't you just tell me where you work?
Who do you
Guys, do yourselves a favor and check out this video when you have a chance. Man, oh man, oh man. And then a judge is trying to the lawyer. Well, it wasn't her. It wasn't the mom's fault. She had a drug problem, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, that's not an excuse, you know?
I'll get to that in a minute.
No, I'd really like to know. I'm sure I'm on TV or something right now.
Why don't you just tell me what you do for a
We
living?
can go to Sokol's interrogation here in a second, though.
6th grade.
6th grade. So you teach kids about the same age as the girl you were coming to see.
I would never do anything. I don't know why I'm here. Can I go?
No, not just now.
To the police here?
Again,
Sir, please just tell me.
I have some more questions for you. There's nothing I can do to keep you here, but I have some more questions for you.
Are the police here?
I have to talk to you about some of the things that you said on the internet.
Okay.
You were on your webcam showing off in front of this 13-year-old girl. And the conversation you had with this girl
was bad. I know. I don't know why. I need help.
You're cute too. Definitely have a pretty face. For jailbait. Laugh out
I knew
loud.
it was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I'm sorry.
I could be your teacher. Would you flirt with me? She says wink at you and stuff. Hee hee, okay. Cute. You'd like that. I'd be flattered. Not like that's a bad thing. Innocent enough.
I knew I shouldn't have come. I knew I shouldn't have come. I'm sorry, man. I knew it.
What school do you teach at?
I'm not going to tell you. You're going to find out. I'm going to get arrested, I'm sure.
How about St. Margaret of York?
That's it.
Is that right? Do you coach too?
Not anymore, apparently.
You say, I guess I'd like to kiss you. You say, I
You
guess
know
I'd
what?
kiss
You know
you
what?
too then.
Look, dude, I know what I said. I shouldn't have said it. My life just ended completely.
Why did you do it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I have
You're
no
grown
damn
up.
clue. This was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
That's true.
Just end it, man. This is.
Where are you most ticklish? All over. Oh my
Look,
God.
dude, I don't
nice.
care. I know what I said. You don't need it for your.
You don't
TV
care?
audience. I know that. No.
Yo, let's calm down there, buddy boy.
Please
I
sit
do.
down.
No.
No. I'd like you to sit down. Please.
I know you would. I'll tell. I mean, here's the. I know what I said. I
It
don't
gets
care.
a lot worse than
Yeah,
this.
I know, and I don't want to get into that. If I'm going to be arrested, just please have me arrested. I need help, obviously.
Do you do this often?
No.
Do you have an addiction to the internet?
The first time I've ever done
This is the first time. You know, because I've heard that a lot.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure I'm
It
probably not the
seems
first
like
guy to do this.
everybody who comes into this house says it's their first time.
I'm sure they do.
So what were you going to do with this 13-year-old girl?
I wasn't really going to. I mean, I called her earlier and said I'm not really comfortable with this. I didn't, and she kept saying, "Come on, I'm just hanging out." I didn't want to do anything.
But you did get in the
I
car
don't
and
know
drive
why.
here from
The whole
Cincinnati.
damn way, I was thinking, "What am I doing? Why am I just not going home?"
But still, you
And I
drove
did.
here.
I
You
don't
got out,
know
you knocked on the
why.
door, and you walked in.
I know. I didn't want to.
You're all anxious, wanting to see the girl.
Wanting to- She just said, "I'm just going to watch a movie," and I said, "Well, what the hell? I'll sit there and watch a movie with her."
Wanna make
Please.
out.
Look,
Sure.
dude. I mean, I'm sure the police are probably here. I'm going to go.
Right now, I totally do it.
You want to know why I was doing all that? Honestly,
Yeah.
I am going through a divorce. My wife
Please.
Thursday told me she was leaving me. I don't know what spawned.
Does anyone wanna think of any reasons why this knucklehead's wife would leave him? Anyone just throw something out there, right?
Because he was in love with his car.
Probably, right? Yeah, my Corvette's so badass. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look at that. James, how's it going, man?
Good, just got home.
Sweet.
This, I mean, I was just in an Ohio chat room, an adult chat room, and this was a week or so ago, and she started talking to me.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it right for you to have this kind of
I know,
discussion.
and I shouldn't have.
Look,
I guess
divorce is tough. Everybody gets that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Nobody's going to make fun of that, right?
Well, I'm.
Okay, it's not
On
good.
top of that, what kills me right now, on top of the fact that I just blew that part of my life, and I don't even know you, I don't know why I just ruined the rest of my life. I just lost my job as a teacher. I'm probably going to go to jail. I'm not going to survive in jail. For what? For what?
For what?
I don't know.
Yeah, for what?
Do you have an issue with the internet?
There it is, guys. There it is. There it is, guys. Do you have an addiction to the internet, right? Look at that.
I think I do. I mean, it's not.
I mean, help me to explain.
I don't know.
Help me to understand.
I've thought about this a lot for years.
Well, I bet you have.
Stop. Maybe I should get counseling. Maybe I should get help. And now I thought, well, it's not that big a deal.
There it is. There it is, AJ. He admitted it. He's had these thoughts for years. That's probably why his wife wanted to call it quits.
There you
And
go.
so now that she's bailing, then this gives him more reason to,
he was cruising past the elementary school in his vet. or hey, look, there are a lot of women.
He'd ask his wife to wear pigtails, and
that's what I was going to say. I can't. I bet you $1,000. I bet you $1,000, guys. That he was like, hey, hun, hey, you want to put on this? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, that's a little odd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can imagine there was a hold on.
No. Oh, sorry.
No, keep going.
Wives know when something's up like that. Like, just by when you're around someone for that long, they see who you stare at. They see like what's going on in your mind and what your interests are. I'm sure she could tell, even if you didn't ask her to do stuff. I'm sure she could tell.
Yeah, or you see, there would be guys that were, now some of the serial deleters hide it really, really well. But then some of their first girlfriends, like, yeah, he did like to, tie people up and all this stuff. Hey, dear, you see these chains I got from Home Depot? If that's not a red flag, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. I'm married, so I'm very observant.
Yeah,
What
and
my husband does.
I think it was Ted Bundy's long-term girlfriend had said that, like, he had at one point whipped out all types of stuff and was like, here, let's tie it up like a pretzel. Let's get it in. It's like, wait a minute, red flag, dude. Red flag.
Huge red flag.
But yeah, you are right. She was probably saying, I kind of knew that you're a creep, or maybe you spend too much time with some of your students. I don't know.
So if this week has just pushed me over the edge.
Look, you're not the first guy.
And here's the thing about this now. Look, he was teaching at a private school, making really good money. Teachers don't make that much money. He was one of the few that managed to luck out and make some good money, and he still pissed his life away.
Well, is that because he was at a private school, or?
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
And sexually charged conversations.
I know.
Addictions and compulsions.
It's not.
I mean, we see it a lot.
Instead of me being arrested, is there some way you can help me?
Well, I don't know that I can do that.
I mean, will you give me some of the information here and tell me what exactly is going on?
You want to know what's going on? Do you ever watch television? Do you ever watch Dateline NBC?
Oh, damn, I've seen one of these.
Look at that.
That was one of the reasons I thought, why am I doing this?
What did they say? It's Charlie Hansen?
This could be set up.
But let me get this straight. You've actually seen our previous programs on computer predators.
There's the boom guy.
I didn't think I was a predator. I wasn't out. I wasn't coming up here for anything physical. I know I talked. Look, that was like fantasy.
Here.
That was like
I
fantasy.
know, but everybody says that. But what's going to happen if I'm not here and the 13-year-old girl is? You got all charged up by seeing this gal on the webcam.
I know. I don't know why.
Oh yeah,
Could I kiss
you're
you
right.
Anywhere.
He's like, if I get a doctor's note, will you guys? You let me off the hook, right? Look at that. Look at that.
I'm sorry.
That'd be fun.
Man, I know it's
point and I'd kiss it.
Can I go?
Look, there's nothing I can do to keep you here.
I'm sure you're going to turn this into the police, right?
Well,
I'm going to be on TV.
That's not up to me. I mean, we're doing a story. You've seen the stories before. Didn't you think, after seeing the previous stories,
I did,
that maybe this is something I shouldn't do?
That's why I didn't want to come. I really, deep down, thought this is the stupidest idea. I don't know why I'm here.
But
I really, I know.
Nobody was twisting your arm.
You're right. You're right. You're 100%
You're a
right.
grown up.
Yeah. I don't feel like one right now. I feel like an idiot.
I mean, I'm just trying to understand how it gets to this point. You even acknowledge it's wrong here, but I don't want either of us getting into trouble.
I know. I knew I could get in a lot of trouble for this. I don't know why I'm here.
You talk about parking around back. I'm so freaking horny.
Yeah, I know.
You know, if you had me naked, I'd want more, right? Yeah, I would too.
How embarrassing. And it's always my favorite when the interrogators are women. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, all these knuckleheads have issues with women, and they are in the lowest point in their life and most powerless position ever. And in walks this female investigator, like, hey, how's it going? Guys, I was trying to find a version of Sokol's interrogation with good sound, but I'm trying to see if I can find one. But here's a summary. Hold on, let's see. So we'll switch gears here.
And the arrogance he displayed during my confrontation comes out in the police interrogation.
Isn't that all speculation?
To me,
I mean, it's
what's the speculation? I'm looking at this thing.
you're,
It's like,
you're speculating that I was going to have sex with her tonight.
because that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Please.
Say that. Well, tell me what you said.
Well, we talked about having sex, but that doesn't mean
Isn't that strange?
that doesn't mean I was going to.
What's the deal with the marriage certificate? What was that whole conversation? Or a marriage agreement or a contract?
Let's see you try and wiggle your way out of this one, Jeff.
Talked about.
Well, I know I was joking at one time when I said, "Is it in the contract?" I was joking.
Was there a mention of like bringing some type? Maybe it was in jest, but did you mention bringing some type of marriage contract or something like that?
No, it wasn't. No, bringing something. No, I was just explaining to her that people could get married by just signing a contract, but signing marriage documents.
But you're talking about a 12-year-old girl, right? And it's kind of
yeah.
I think you could probably even
14,
understand.
but yeah, she said she was.
Oh,
14.
please. You guys see that? You see how he corrected him? Well, it's actually 14, right? Just like Meat Rocket.
But okay.
She was 14?
I know. It's young.
We're talking like.
Isn't it funny how the officer literally has him backed into a corner? They're having sit out of all the places in the room. They have him sit in the corner. Hilarious. All the
I'm sorry.
what? Huh?
That's intentional. They do that on purpose.
All they need for him is a dunce cap, though.
12 years old. That's like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I mean? It's a young human being.
I keep saying 12.
Well, you want me to use your term and say 14?
I mean, I know that's both young, but it's a little bit, yeah.
Oh, please,
That would
Jeff.
make it okay if you're going to do things with her and she's 13 and you ultimately had relations with
Hang
her.
on, hold on a minute. Can somebody tell me what kind of shoes he's wearing? Are those sneakers?
No, they're like weird. They don't have laces. They're just
like slip-on boot things?
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah.
They're exactly what I expect him to wear.
And of course, they also match that shirt. And look, his socks match his shirt.
Yeah,
too.
red.
Look
Yeah.
at that. This guy just gets douchier and douchier, man.
I mean, I know that's both young, but it's a little bit, yeah, different.
How would it make it okay if you're going to do things with her and she's 13 and you all
Look at this look on his face.
You need to zoom in on that.
Yeah, man.
ultimately had relations with her, intercourse, how does it make it legal?
It wouldn't unless her mom consented to
Yeah, Sokol went through like a lawyer or two. Yeah, right? He had a lawyer recuse himself because he was like, this guy is just too dumb. I cannot defend him in good faith, you know? So
It's the only way it would be legal.
So you're gonna marry a 13-year-old girl with her mother's permission?
Maybe when she's 16, I would do that. How's that? Why is that like so hard to believe?
You're 44. I mean, seriously, it's a major league problem.
According to the law, it is.
Wow.
In your head, man.
Knowing what I was there for, knowing that I was not dangerous, that it was not a threat to her.
The detective then asked Sokol what he would think if he had a daughter and she was hanging out with a 44-year-old guy.
You're cool with that?
Well, obviously, at first, no.
At first?
Yeah, when they first walk in, it's not going to be cool. But if it was somebody like me, I don't think there's a threat.
there it is, guys, right there. Well, anyone else would be a bad person, but because it's me, and I'm like God's gift to everyone, obviously.
Sokol posts $250,000 bail.
$250,000. That's 25,000, right? Guys, let me see. I think that I found his interrogation. Let me see. But the sound might be a little low. Let's see.
I just want you to read you can read your own rights, and if you understand them.
Hey Cam, how's the sound? Let me see.
What happened this evening? I looked at some of the texts. There's several pages. The text between you. What was that called? Wire code.
Is this hard to hear, guys?
What is that? Is it,
It's a little muffled.
Yeah. Well, guys, let me see. Before we shut this bad boy down, because I want to show you. Where'd it go? 1 second. One moment, please.
I honestly don't think what he thinks that contract is even going to do. I mean,
it was going to get him
was,
in her pants, and then he was going to disappear. That's what he thought.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it was all.
It wasn't a legitimate
no
thing.
No.
Okay.
He was just doing that to. Okay.
Okay.
I know
he
that
wasn't doing that to protect himself, basically.
No. He just wanted to
because
just
that's not gonna do anything.
get out. Guys, I know that I joke around on this channel a lot, but I can tell you, in all seriousness, guys, if you're ever in an abusive situation, please get out. Okay, it's not okay to allow yourself to be treated with disrespect in any way by the person that you're supposed to be with. There was a particular one of my siblings knows the person that was in this type of relationship that just got out, and this clip right here, Cam, have you seen this clip? The Austin clip? I'm assuming not. Katie, this is one of the most frightening clips, like body cam of footage you will ever see, and I just wanted to share this, guys, because it's sad. Oh, I can turn the subtitles on. Let's see. Okay.
Austin, please! Ow! It's breaking my arm, Austin!
Stop. Put your hand behind your back, please.
Why?
Put
Austin,
your hand.
look what they're doing!
So a little bit of background. This this woman calls because her brother she hasn't talked to her brother in weeks. He's missing. And this person that's on the ground is basically holding him hostage in his apartment. Okay? She won't let him leave. And you guys will see the amount of emotional and mental abuse that she's using to keep him in the apartment. This has to be one of the most chilling things I've ever seen.
Oh, why do I have to
Take that secret.
Austin, you said you think you're saying.
His mom posted on Facebook that he had been missing and that she couldn't get a hold of him.
Listen, Austin, Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin, hey, stop. No.
You better walk or you're going.
He said yes. No, I'll walk if you let go and stop grabbing me. Go then. Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe, right? Stop talking to him. Yes, I'm about to piss. My pants.
Go pee. Go pee. Pee your pants. If you want to pee, pee.
On November 23rd, 2023, officers in Ohio responded to a disturbance involving a stolen laptop and a phone at a residence.
Yeah.
Officers had previously been to the residence to conduct a welfare check on the male resident due to his mother's concern about his disappearance. The concerned mother told the officers that a woman was staying with her son, who she believed had turned off his phone and stopped him from contacting his family. Later, when the man's sister went to check on him, she learned the woman had taken her brother's phone and laptop and was refusing to return them, leading her to call the police.
What is going on?
I told you, I try to be nice.
Austin,
You have his stuff.
I don't have his
need his
stuff.
stuff. I
You-
asked you to get your things nicely
Austin, my stuff is everywhere. Austin, no, you don't.
I promise.
Austin, they're trying to separate us again. If I get to stay with them.
Listen, you two can step outside together. Come here.
With everybody, Austin, protect our stuff. Make everybody come outside. Austin, everybody. Don't leave anybody in here alone with your stuff. I'm trying to protect both of our stuff. Austin, they're trying to separate
Okay,
us.
let me take the sister.
Okay.
Let me take the sister. Come out here.
They're trying to separate us. Look, you
All right.
cannot separate us
All right.
from this.
Do me a favor. Step downstairs for me. I'll come back down here and talk to you in a minute.
is in that bag that she won't get back. His computer and his
All of our
phone
stuff is
All right.
together. He was getting ready to plug it in. Is it all they care about? Is your computer and your phone. Think about it.
Because
That's all.
mine.
Look,
That's
your sister. Back up. Back up. Why does he care about your computer phone? I do that.
because that's
It's his
mine.
which you can have.
Hey,
You know
Austin.
that. Why do you don't tell him where it's at. I just said, do not separate
Come
us.
here, Austin.
Austin, you're
Austin,
protecting
come
me.
here.
Austin,
Austin,
don't
come
shut
here.
the door. Austin,
Austin, come here, come here.
do not, Austin.
All right, so listen.
They're separating us.
Do you see how he looks? You guys? He looks like a beaten dog, doesn't he? Look at his posture. Look at how he keeps turning back towards her. You know what I mean? Isn't that sad? Imagine this is how she is to him day in and day out. Boom, boom, boom. Just wearing him down and wearing him down and wearing him down.
Austin,
Yeah, so listen.
Austin,
Now listen.
please,
Do you
Austin.
want her in the house with you?
Austin,
I was just trying to help her to
Do
get.
you want her to stay in the house with you?
what the hell is going on?
I need to figure
Yeah,
out.
I
Do you
know.
want them to leave,
Not separate us, Austin.
or do you want them to stay?
We were going
Or
to
do you
spend
want her to
Thanksgiving
leave?
at Austin. Your family didn't even want you to spend Thanksgiving
Right.
this year, Austin.
I'm in.
Me and you were going to spend Thanksgiving together.
talking.
Austin,
talking.
you
Stop
said you
talking.
believed.
Stop
Hey.
talking. But stop talking.
Austin,
Hey, listen. Last time, stop talking for 5 minutes and let me talk to him. You got me.
You
Listen.
can see it.
Stop.
Can you talk to us together?
No.
Why
I'm
can't we
talking
be
to
together?
Austin.
Because this isn't Austin. Exactly. Look, we can never be together. Why?
Just wait. I am talking to him. I'm not trying to take. I'm not trying
I
to take
don't
him
know
away.
what's going on either. I'm
If you
scared.
just wait. If you wait 5 minutes
Come in
and let
here
me
with
talk
us
to
together.
Austin.
No, because he has to talk.
He's screaming Austin more than Jim at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Fine, Austin.
Listen.
Me and Pops in here together.
Stop. Calm down.
Look at him.
Austin. This is your place. You tell me what you.
Look at him. Look. Do you guys see that? And people go, well, he's a big guy. He's like 6'5" and 300 pounds, and she's a little girl. How can she abuse him? Clown world. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. I watched this like 3 or 4 times. It just enrages me every time.
What you want?
Austin.
And that's what's going to happen.
I don't know if I don't get her.
No.
You just don't know what you want.
No, we're not.
Why is this involved property? I thought it involved his safety.
So-
What you guys care about his property is not his safety.
Hey, listen. I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay.
Austin,
I need you
please
to
come
calm
here.
down. Please
Austin,
calm
all I
down.
care about is your property, not your safety. Think about it. That's all everybody's asking for is your property.
First last name then.
Austin, please come back to me.
She's probably gonna get a little bit hairier because I'm gonna take him downstairs. Come on,
Don't go.
let's go downstairs and talk.
Austin, don't separate us.
I'm not trying to take you away from your place. I just want to take you downstairs so then you can actually talk without her. All
Austin, you
right.
saved me.
All right.
And then
If you settle down right
then
now,
I'll settle down
and
if you don't leave my side. Austin,
settle down.
They come to me. Don't leave me. Don't go down there. Don't go down there. Don't leave me, Austin. Please don't leave me.
Where are your stuff then?
Austin, don't do anything.
Hey, listen.
He's trying to block our sight, Austin.
Will you listen to me?
Hey, Austin, remember your dad wants to talk to you, who you've been missing for 24 hours?
Austin. Austin, don't.
You're good. She might freak out for a minute. If you want to go down there and talk, go ahead and go down and talk.
Don't quit freaking out. Settle down. And
As long as you stay up here with me, Austin.
He's going to go talk to his dad on the phone.
Why do they want to separate us? They won't even let me out to you. You have to come to me. Can I stay?
Listen.
Are you hearing this?
Austin, look at me.
Listen.
Don't give it to them, Austin. Don't show them where it's at.
Listen.
Don't show them yet. Can I come in, Austin?
No.
Austin. Austin, don't show them. You have to plug my phone in, Austin. You're set, Austin. Don't show them. Don't shut the door, Austin. Austin, no. Austin, no. Austin, he's smiling. Let me in. Austin,
just calm down.
Austin, they're smiling. Let me in. Don't give it to me. No, you guys have been hurting me.
Put your hands on me. You're going to get arrested.
I'm not trying to. Austin, you're ouch. Austin, you have to save me. Austin, don't give it to him. What the fuck is going on? Austin,
20 to 5. You want to head this way?
Austin, come on, they're gonna take me away. He said I could stay. I've been wrote down.
I guarantee this is not this person's first time doing this to a person. You know what I mean? Absolutely insane.
He said I could stay.
Really? Listen, just calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Austin,
He's
open
in
the
there
door.
talking.
Open the door, Austin. I can't see you. Let go. Let him open the door.
No, the door's not opening.
Austin, please don't. Show them, Austin. They just got us separated. They got me on the outside and you on the end. Austin.
Hey, listen, there's people sleeping.
Austin.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
What is he doing?
He's talking.
Austin, they're going to arrest me. Austin.
Hey.
Stop. You're not allowed to do this. You have to let us see each other. You're breaking the rules, Austin.
Look at that.
Austin.
You just sit down here.
Okay, watch out. I'm going to walk out. Austin, can I still stay, Austin? Can I come back in? Austin, can I come in? Austin, can I come in?
Hey, listen.
Austin.
You're going to get me with a lot of...
No, Austin. Right, so all you have to do is end this.
Let her come up here. Who's on the phone?
Can I come in?
Bring the phone. Yep.
Austin, can I come in?
Okay, watch out.
Please,
They're gonna
my stuff's in there.
Okay, they're gonna talk.
I need to get.
No one's gonna touch
Austin, my dog's in there. Can I come in, Austin?
Watch out.
They're not letting me in.
You already...
Don't shut the door.
Listen,
Austin, Austin, don't leave me. Austin, don't shut the door. Austin.
Hey, stop.
No.
You just grabbed me, all
I
right?
didn't grab you. Everybody's been hurting me and I don't know why.
No
Please.
one's touching you.
Austin, do not show your sister. What the is going on? What is going on?
I want to know what's going on with you.
Me too.
Do you need help?
Okay.
Are you going? Is something going on?
No.
So everybody.
But weeping.
We're getting married. I would like to talk to him, please.
Well,
can I have a lighter, please? Do not, ma'am.
Maybe.
Austin.
Hey, listen.
Wait.
Listen.
Stop.
Listen. What I'm going to tell you is,
Okay.
you're not going to tell me what to do.
I'm
First
not.
off,
I'm not
you got
trying
that,
to.
okay?
Yes.
You understand that?
I'm looking for a lighter to
Okay.
smoke a cigarette.
All right.
Go downstairs, smoke a cigarette.
I'm not leaving Austin.
Right now, you are.
Why?
Why?
Because I'm telling you, you're going to right now while they're talking. Okay? You're causing more of an issue right now than what needs to be.
Austin.
There's people in 1003 is trying to sleep and they can't because you're out here
No, they're not.
yelling.
We tried to get them up because they have kids stuff out here.
At what point? The jacket? That's kid stuff?
Austin.
The only thing? The rest of the stuff is attire?
They're trying to take me away. Only you can save me, Austin.
Are you hearing this?
Austin, look, last night I could
it
walk
wasn't the
with
phone
the
that was
door. I know
missing.
you believe, Austin.
It
You
was
said you believe.
The second phone.
Austin, you said you believed in me and I believed in you.
Yeah.
You open the door.
it's gone.
We are allowed to.
Can we go in?
Look at this cop right here. It's just like, what did I do to deserve this?
I don't understand what's going on. What is there something else that's happening?
What do you mean?
Like, is there something else like illegal going on? I guess I don't understand.
The Austin's sister and mother basically haven't seen him like 2 days. They don't know where he's been. Right? Like he's been missing. So she won't let him leave. She's basically holding him hostage. This chick won't let him leave. She's been abusing him, and they knew something was up. Like okay,
got it.
Yeah. So the sister's like, look, you need to get her away from him because she's abusing him. And she's freaking out and basically like trying to manipulate him to get rid of the cops and let her back in.
Okay.
So they went over there to do a wellness check on him, and this is what the cops walked into.
Austin!
Hey.
What? Yeah, exactly. Austin, they're trying to take me away again.
Don't you
Austin!
touch me.
Austin, you can't do this. You have to. Oh my God.
Sit down. That's the best part.
Can I have a lighter? Please. I don't know what the hell is going on. Austin, Lily, and me, and you. Austin, we talked about it last night.
Hey, you want to go downstairs? I'll give you a lighter.
I'll get my stuff.
Listen, you want to go downstairs? I'll give you a lighter.
How do you have a lighter? You don't have a lighter. I don't want to go downstairs.
I do have a lighter.
Austin.
And then the sister went over there and saying that not only do I need to check on him, but like there's stolen property. Like this person has her laptop, which is probably true or whatever. But like Austin had her belongings, and this knucklehead won't let him give it back to her to his sister.
Austin, this cop is trying to make me go downstairs. Austin, only you can make me leave. What the?
Oh.
What is going on?
I don't know. What's going on? You tell me.
Austin, you have to let me back in, please.
I can't tell you what's going on.
Austin.
But what I can tell you is you're really too close to me. If you would, scoot back.
Can you give me a lighter?
Yeah, if you want a lighter, I'll get you a lighter.
Where's it at? Austin, can I have my stuff?
Hang on.
Austin, please give me my stuff. Austin, they're taking me away.
All right. Let's go downstairs.
Hi.
Let's go downstairs.
Austin.
Come on. Let's go
I would
downstairs.
like my stuff, my dog.
I'm going to ask you one more time to come
I will go
downstairs,
downstairs.
please.
Can I have my stuff?
Yes. We're going to
talk about it.
We're going to get your stuff here in a minute.
Okay, in a minute.
Yes, let's go
Austin.
downstairs.
They're making me leave, Austin.
We're not making you leave. We're just trying to separate you and
And
let
you
you go
get
down
him
there.
too.
Okay, we're going to let you go downstairs and talk to that sergeant.
I don't want to talk to a sergeant.
That's what I want you to do.
Why?
Because.
Okay, in a minute, please.
No, I want you to go downstairs.
Let me get my
I'm gonna
dog
ask you
and my
one more
drink
time.
and my lighter.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
Austin, come and save me. Austin,
Come on.
don't
Let's
touch
go.
me, please. Austin,
Let's
you
go
said
down.
that he had to make me leave. Austin,
You're not leaving. I want you to come
Austin,
downstairs.
if I go downstairs, Austin, they're going to take me. Why?
Because.
Who are you to this
Okay, here we go.
situation? I'm her
Let me
ex-husband.
get my
His mom posted on Facebook that he had.
Wait. He's the sister's ex-husband or the crazy chick's ex-husband? Let's see.
Missing for
come
a few
and save
hours,
me,
and that she
Austin.
couldn't get a hold of him.
Don't touch
I
me,
reached
please.
out to
Austin,
his mom,
you said that
and I've
he
been talking on
had
the
to
phone
make
with his
me
mom.
leave.
His mom's on the phone right here with us.
Right.
She just wanted me to come over and make
Austin, if
sure
I go
that nothing happened to her
downstairs, Austin,
daughter
they're
while
gonna
she
take
came
me.
over here to check.
Oh, okay. So this is the sister's ex-boyfriend.
Is she over here? Who's over here? Her daughter is. She's up there.
My daughter's not here.
Hey, Ravilla.
Austin, only you can
wanna
save
stand
me.
out here with
Austin,
her
they're
so she
trying to
doesn't
take me
come in
away.
or
Come
just
out
hold this
here
door?
and protect me, Austin.
I'm gonna go
You
talk
have
to her or
come
her.
outside, Austin.
Okay.
What is going on? Please get him.
Stop it. He told you 15 times to sit right there. Just sit right there
Can
for
I-
5 seconds.
I just want
Just sit right there for 5 seconds.
okay.
So I can talk to him and you can figure out what's going on. Because you don't know what's going on, obviously, because you're freaking out. So just give me a
Because
second.
I haven't
Give
seen
me a
my
second.
friend in 2 years. I haven't seen him in 2 years. Austin, listen to them. Do you see what they're saying?
All right, we're gonna bring all your stuff out.
Austin,
All right, we're gonna bring
Austin,
your stuff out.
can I still stay?
No, slide your butt back.
Austin,
Here,
no,
get back.
you're throwing me out of the cold. Austin,
Get back.
look, what they're doing. Come out here and talk to me, Austin.
Who is sisters in this?
Austin,
Hey,
Austin,
hey,
Stand back
Austin.
here.
you're getting way too close.
I am.
Austin, they took my stuff. Austin, they took my bag. Austin, they took my bags and my passwords. Austin, they did not. Yes, they did. They're not in here, Austin. Austin, my jack bag, my red bag.
What is a jack bag?
Austin, look at me.
Ain't tough enough.
Austin.
That's right.
Austin.
Okay.
Austin, look.
You want to smoke a cigarette?
Austin.
Would you like to smoke a cigarette?
Austin, he's smiling. Austin. You guys are doing this to him when we were sleeping.
That's what I do best, to smile.
Austin.
That's what I do best.
You
is
would.
I
smile.
was your only friend at work. Look at me, Austin.
Bro, right now you're not being a good friend.
Austin, they're going to take me away as soon as you put all my stuff out. Only you can say I can stay, Austin.
Don't touch me.
Every more
Don't touch
Austin.
me.
and I don't want to be taken.
Austin,
So
you won't. If you protect me. Austin, you have to protect me. Austin,
Ma'am,
look
what is your
at me.
name? What is your name?
Austin.
Tanya.
Austin.
Tanya. Tanya.
Austin.
What a mess.
Tanya.
Austin.
You're not
Get
making
your book.
Austin.
any of this any better.
So
Austin,
that's the
please.
sister. What I mean, not the cop, but you'll see the sister.
Can you make sure you got all your stuff?
And go where? He crashed my car.
Right now, just to make sure you have it all.
Take a blame for
Austin.
your car.
I'm not. Austin,
You
look
just
at
said you
me.
did.
There's a book bag coming.
Austin. Austin. They're winning. Austin, stop.
This isn't any battle. We're not doing any in the battle.
Austin. What is going on? Austin. Her dog? Yes. No one's going to be out in the cold now? Austin. Can I talk to him?
No. No, you're
Why
not.
can't I talk
No,
to him?
you're not.
Austin.
Because you understand me? You're not.
Austin.
You are not. You might want to start taking your stuff down the steps.
Austin.
The best part.
Austin,
Start
please
grabbing
talk
stuff.
to me before you leave. Can I have a hug? Austin, please talk to me.
Can I have a hug? Clown world. Guys.
Please tell me they arrest her, please.
Yeah, every time that I watch this clip, right, I see things that I didn't notice before. And do you hear what she's doing to him, right? The emotional manipulation is just crazy. Austin, you're doing this to me. Austin, you're the only one who can save me. Austin, they're trying to take me away from you, right? Think about that. Imagine hearing that day in and day out to the point to where you don't even leave the house. So the person's so controlling and manipulative that you haven't left the house in 2 days, and your family's wondering where you are. Absolutely insane. Octo, man, how have you been, my friend? Good to see you.
Austin, stop. That is my best friend.
Right
Austin,
now.
you're throwing the stuff out.
I was gonna say
Austin, please.
take a shot.
Austin, look.
Every time she says Austin, but then we'd all be annihilated by now.
He's going whoop whoop. Austin. Why are you smiling? This is not funny.
Walk downstairs.
Everybody's been separating me from my best friend.
Walk
He's
downstairs.
my best friend.
Tanya.
Tony, Austin.
Okay. You're treading on thin ice.
Okay.
Stop touching him. Don't get in his
touching
face.
him.
You're not getting back in the apartment. He done told you, so quit trying to push past him.
Austin, I put gas in your truck. Can I put my stuff in your truck, Austin? Austin, I cannot carry all this antique.
Tanya, do you know where you're at right now?
Yes, I do.
Where are you
Austin,
at?
I'm in Ohio.
Okay.
Austin,
What day is it?
Austin, Thursday. Austin, exactly. I know where I'm at. Austin. That is perfect. Like, Austin, listen to me. Listen. Austin, let me
Oh,
answer
he
this.
doesn't want her.
Right.
Tanya, get off the porch. Where do you want to go?
Austin, can I put my stuff in your truck and you take me somewhere safe?
Where do you
I
want
want
to go?
Austin to take me.
He's
out of question. Yes, yes, Austin. Yes.
Hey,
She just said no.
I'm going to tell you one more
He
time.
just asked.
Don't
He asked.
touch me.
Austin, yes, I do. Can you unlock your truck, Austin, so you can take me somewhere safe, please?
Okay.
Austin, yes. I want you to take me somewhere safe. He said it. He said yes.
No.
He said yes. He said yes. He did not.
No, you did not.
Tanya, let's go.
Let's go.
Go downstairs.
We're going.
Austin,
Come on.
you said yes.
Let's go.
Austin, will you take me somewhere safe? Look at them. Austin, please. Only you can touch me. Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin,
Go.
let me get my stuff.
All right, we're gonna.
Austin,
Come on.
please.
Come on.
Walk. I will if you stop. Get your hands off. Austin, this is not okay.
Walk.
He said he
Walk.
would take me somewhere
I'm
safe.
telling you right now.
I'll tell you one more time, or we're gonna make you.
No.
No, that's out of the question.
Come on.
Go.
You better walk or you're going.
He said
All right.
yes.
No, watch her blow smoke straight into this cop's face.
I know. I'll walk if you let go and stop grabbing me.
go then.
Austin, you said you would take me somewhere safe, right?
Stop talking to him.
Yes. Austin.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah. Austin.
Okay,
They don't want you to take me somewhere
Hey,
safe.
let me have this
Austin,
stuff.
Tell them to stop. Will you still take me somewhere safe? Austin, please. Ow, it's breaking my arm, Austin.
Stop. Put your hand behind your back, please.
Why?
Look at that.
Put your
Austin,
hand.
look what they're doing. Why do I have to
Take that cigarette.
Austin, you said
Take that
you
cigarette.
Austin,
Yeah, we're just throwing.
Austin, look at this. Look what they're doing. Austin, look what they're doing. The aftermath. Austin, protect me. Austin, please look at me.
Get that
Please look
No,
at me.
she had
Say goodbye. These are my glasses.
Clown world. Look at that, guys. This is what it's come to.
I want to know her story.
Do you really? I'm sure it isn't good. Here's the thing. Let me see. Do you guys remember? Okay. He's remember Fatal
Oh
Attraction.
yes,
You
so
remember
good.
this? Okay. Katie, have you seen Fatal Attraction?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the thing about the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, right? And the early 2000s, they would just have movies where they just drop you into the plot, right? No backstory, no nothing. They just throw you in there, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? This movie is one of them. Homeboy is married. He meets this chick, and this movie is basically saying, be careful who you deal with because they might be crazy, right? And there are no good guys in this other than the wife and the kid, right? But some knucklehead, I think it was like on one of these shill movie sites, is like, I just watched Fatal Attraction, and I think that we need to revisit this and figure out that Dan is not a good guy. We know he's not a good guy, you moron. He's cheating on his wife. No one says Dan is a protagonist, right? Well, I forget what Glenn Close's character's name is. Well, we have to understand her story. And obviously, she has trauma, and this is a reaction. And she's not a bad person. It's like, no. She's a bad guy. Dan's a
Her
bad guy.
name is Alex.
Yeah,
I just
Alex.
remembered that.
Yes, dude. No. Well, I wish that they would have given her. That's not the point. The point isn't what got us to this point. It's saying this is the beginning of the story. This is what happened. The end. But the person that wrote the article completely missed the point. You know what I'm saying? Completely missed the point. Well, I just think that, in this day of mental health, that if, Alex would have gotten the help she needed and Dan wouldn't have been, that doesn't have anything to do with the movie. You know what I'm saying? Dan is a turd who stepped out on his wife. He stepped into crazy, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? And the excuse, well, Alex boiled the rabbit and kidnapped the daughter, but she's not responsible. Yes, she is. She's a bad person. What's that?
I think 100%.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. So, guys, check this movie out, man.
I think
What do you
that
think?
it, like, especially with like, that makes me think of the Travis Alexander Jodi Arias case.
Oh yeah.
If you're familiar with that.
Wasn't that the one that tried to hire the hitman? No.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, her.
Oh wait.
Do you know that one, AJ?
Didn't she stab him in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But anyway, I think he was kind of a, leading her on, kind of a douchebag, doing douchey things. But, moral of the story is she shouldn't have, deleted him.
What about the chick that was woman cyclist caught? in
Oh,
Costa Rica? Yeah. This one
It's
here.
a recent one.
Yeah. What is this? Caitlin Armstrong. That's her name. Yeah, she even got plastic surgery. Coffee House Crime did a really good investigation on her. But yeah, she got mad because her ex-boyfriend moved on, and she was stalking them and doing all this stuff. And then she went into the new girlfriend's house, took her out, man. You know what I mean? It's sad. It really, really is. And I don't, guys, there's no reason for anyone. There's still, that's one of the reasons why I talk about these teacher predators a lot, because people are so shocked that women can victimize children. But the majority of the times where a child is deleted, the perpetrator was female. The majority of when the elderly are deleted, the perpetrator is a woman. You know what I'm saying? And society just acts like, oh my gosh. It's like, well, no, guys, there's a small group of part of every demographic that's a piece of trash. Okay, it's a small percentage: black, white, Hispanic, LGBT, straight, or whatever. There's a small group that are ruining it for the rest of the group. No demographic is immune. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, oh, this person's a woman or this person's insert religion, and that they're just incapable of doing bad things. You know? So yeah, this case is really, really sad. And look at the surgery she got to change her appearance, and they just caught her too. So yeah, the woman, what's her name? Diapolo. Hires hitman to kill husband. This shit, yeah. Dahlia Dipolito. This is her.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yo, and she was the one who said, she said, so how do you want this done? Because I can make it look like an accident. She's like, yeah, and he's but it can be quick and painless. Oh no. I want it to be painful. Yo, how much do you gotta hate the person to tell a person that you're paying to delete them to make it slow and painful? Clown world. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. I guess, but yeah, this knucklehead here, she ends up getting arrested. I'm gonna drop the video for you guys, but I think someone correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Jeff Sokol have have courtroom footage? Hold on, let's see.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know who it was that went to his hearing, and he walks out and sees that he's being recorded, and then he turns around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, Joey's TCAP, bro. Yeah, guys, I just said earlier, what if they turned in the courtroom and saw Joey's TCAP? Sure enough, he was probably there. Guys, let's give Joey's TCAP a round of applause. Look at this.
All the charges.
At least wear a tie, Jeff.
What's his hairstyle?
And then we have Jeffrey Sokol with attorney Pattis, who I think is meeting with his client. All right.
And guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that.
So we're here on the matter of Jeffrey Sokol. Mr. Sokol, on an earlier date, entered pleas to a series of charges. And following that, the probation...
Guys, I'm going to let this play. I'll be right back.
Department prepared a pre-sentence report regarding the case. This is a matter where the court indicated a cap sentence of 7 years suspended after 3 years and 10 years of probation, with the right for the defense to argue for a lesser sentence. So starting with the pre-sentence report, does the state have any issues with the information in the report?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And Attorney Pattis, any issues from the defense side?
Only one, sir, with respect to the current offense in the third paragraph.
Okay.
The last complete sentence says, it appeared that Sokol ingested a Cialis pill.
Right.
This has been the source of some dispute. You'll recall throughout the proceedings, it was in fact a cholesterol pill. And so, I understand that probation officer Hesbit did law enforcement by focusing on the appearance. And I don't want to litigate an immaterial issue. And so I guess I'm requesting that the following be added, a sentence. The defendant reports it was in fact Cholestipol. Cholestipol, a medication taken for bowel irritation.
Okay, I'll add that sentence.
And that's related to his Crohn's disease, Judge.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Beyond that, there are no additions or corrections.
Okay, and Mr. Sokol, you had a chance to go over this report?
Yes.
And other than what Attorney Pattis mentioned, is the other information on the report accurate information?
Yeah.
Okay, and let me make this notation for a second. Okay. Attorney Zingaro, would you like to make some sentencing remarks?
Yes, Your Honor. As the court is aware, this case, along with a number of others, was born out of an investigation of potential perpetrators that were looking to have sex with the underage 13-year-old girl. And we've sort of analyzed a number of these cases with regard to the facts of culpability here. And I think just wanted to point out to the court why the state believes that the cap of 7 after 3 and 10 years probation is appropriate in this case. The defendant traveled down from Brookline, Massachusetts. It's about 3 hours away in order to facilitate this interaction with what he believed to be a 13-year-old girl down into Fairfield, Connecticut. In addition, I think some of the things that were concerning was the research with regard to the Connecticut general statutes and trying to find out what the potential ramifications of actions such as these certainly show an intent to engage. It would show an intent to cover up, intent to avoid punishment if necessary with regard to his actions. So it was not something that was sort of a spur of the moment type of thing and something that engaged in almost in a more impulsive sort of way. This was something that was planned, and it took some effort in order to facilitate it. In addition, the two other factors I think it's important for the court to consider with regard to sentencing are the conversation with regard to trying to get the underage person to get permission from a parent for him to engage in sex with her, as well as, the bringing of vodka to the scene in order to have them also consume the alcohol. So the factors I think that the court can consider, it is not only that it is the intentionalness and the planning and the intent to engage in this type of behavior. And that is why, with regard to the cap and the floor, it's the state's position that the cap is appropriate under the circumstances. And I'll leave the rest to the court. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I should indicate that Attorney Pattis provided me with 4 letters on behalf of Mr. Sokol. One from a physician, another from an attorney, another from a neighbor, and a 4th one from his uncle. I've read those letters in addition to the presentence report, so...
And, Your Honor, the state did have an opportunity to look at those.
Good. So, Attorney Pattis, would you like to make some remarks?
Well, I think Mr. Sokol would like to address you, and then I'd like to round up, Judge.
Sure.
And I neglected in that packet to include the letter from his father. His father and mother are here, but I'll speak on the father's behalf.
Okay, so go right ahead, Mr. Sokol.
Thanks. I just prepared a statement. I'm a little bit nervous, so.
Okay, sure.
Well, I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak with you today. And
That
I just want to
voice
express
isn't
to the court
douchey enough.
with the utmost sincerity that this crime does not in any way define who I am. I'm deeply sorry for what I did. And I realize the severity and potential my actions could have caused. This was a one-time offense in discussion and exception to who I am. And I realize it's a huge mistake that I made. My family and friends have stood by me throughout the whole process. They still invite me into their homes and socialize with me, just like they did before, and I'm thankful for that. You can also see these sentiments in those letters that you have. For the past 1.5 years, I've tried really hard to become a better person. I volunteer at the aquarium and at the fire department up in Boston. I practice martial arts, and I play tennis weekly. And I've certainly tried to stay away from trouble. The other issue I wanted to stress is how I'm perceived in the video that you saw. You may have noticed my demeanor, and you may have thought that I had an attitude that displayed no fear or not caring. I want to tell you, Your Honor, this does not reflect who I am. I realized that I was in a serious situation, but my way of dealing with stress, mental trauma, and shock, and not knowing what will happen next is one of showing very little emotion and staying calm. In fact, I may have tried to lighten the situation by making a joke, but this was actually a way to release my stress, something that I normally do under situations like this of high stress, high anxiety. I very rarely raise my voice in adverse situations. So if you see in all the video, I never do that. I pretty much, stay the same demeanor. This way of dealing with matters may have come off as arrogant or smug, and I understand that. But my intent was surely not to be that way. I'm working on my issues in therapy, and I realize I may have reacted differently than others in this thing. But I hope the court agrees that it shouldn't make me any more guilty.
I'm not holding any of that against you at all.
Thank you. I can assure you that this profound indiscretion will never happen again. I was professionally evaluated via forensics testing, which was deemed normal. In terms of the crime, I've been publicly humiliated, being shown on TV multiple times and across the internet. It's stressful not knowing who might know that this happened among the people that I regularly associated with or run into occasionally. These are embarrassing scenarios in itself. It is an extremely heavy punishment just being in those scenarios. Your Honor, I'm prepared to accept and respect your decision regarding my fate, and I hope you can take into account what I've said today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, I'm the third lawyer in this case that through no difficulty of Mr. Sokol. He had initially had Diane Poland, and who is now, as you know, deceased. And I believe that has done, she began to struggle with her health issues. This case was more than she could handle. And then Mr. Sokol then went briefly to Attorney Belinky, and this case may have been more than he could handle for other issues. It has been a difficult case for me because I believe in the profound and deep goodness of this man, and I can identify a lot with his awkwardness. I was struck in reading the letters and in speaking to his mother and father, who are here, and meeting with them on prior occasions. A certain ineptness that's easy to misread in Mr. Sokol. I sometimes think I share the same ineptness, and that's why I became a trial lawyer. And I'm over the top. You know, if I come in here with long hair and aggressive, I can't control what you think about me. I don't have to worry what you think. And Jeff can sometimes appear cold, as he did in the video. And I know you're not going to hold against him and uncaring, but if I could put a little bit of what he did in some historical context. And this context is not intended to justify what he did. And I want to make sure that everybody understands that. But there was a time in this country where the age of consent was as low as 9 years old. And that was in colonial Maryland. And other ages were 11, 12, and 13 throughout the United States. And that changed in the 1800s as a result of lobbying by the women's temperance movement, who feared that as population migrated from farms into urban areas, young women were unsupervised for being taken advantage of. We know that the law is what it is. And Mr. Sokol knows he violated it. But for the state to suggest it took elaborate planning of a cunning and inculpatory sort for him doing that research is almost to make little of the unique history we have with sex offenses in the United States. We urge to procreate, the urge to be close, the urge for intimacy defines it to the species, and how we deal with that makes criminals of some of us. And Jeff has accepted that responsibility. So I don't think that he's everything that the state made him out to be. And when I read the letters that were written on his behalf, I'm quite moved by them. And I think some of the people who are close to him, who hope to invite him to their home, they share time with their children, will have a rude awakening when they realize that the terms and conditions of probation are probably to make that impossible. And Mr. Sokol knows he's going into prison today. He knows that when he leaves, he's going to have to participate in treatment. We did not enter an Alford plea in this case, even though there are certain things that we disagree with in the state's presentation. Mr. Sokol has and begun the process of rehabilitation. And what I learned in the report that was generated by Leo Keating is that he has a low risk to reoffend. that when giving objective tests, and this is a person certified in the use of a penile plethysmograph as well. When given tests to score his desires, she didn't sense an inviting interest in children. What you see is a young man who had some learning difficulties and learned to mask them with an aggressive presentation itself. At Springfield College, he left. It didn't work out. He went to UMass Amherst and he got his sports management degree and then succeeded in his profession. But he didn't succeed in love. And he didn't succeed in the thing that defines us and gives us most comfort, a brief marriage that lasted for a year at 32. He thinks it was a mistake. And why? What did he tell the probation officer about getting married? He married because he was worried he'd never get another chance at intimacy.
Clown world. Are you hearing this? Look at this. Guys, you should have Kathleen Pembrick or Hambrick defend him. Well, Jeff was into Dungeons and Dragons and role play. Jeff likes to play World of Warcraft, right? So he didn't know that this person was underage.
And so the desire to be close to another, it defines us. You've seen the OCD, or you've read about it, if not seen it. He suffered from Crohn's disease, which presented him with obstacles even in high school. And you know, Crohn's disease is a disabling and sometimes an often painful bowel disease. And you learn that even in high school, he had a mask on. That mask was a grimace of pain that made people think he was standoffish. I think the best thing that I can say about Mr. Sokol as he stands here before you is that this conviction is a signal for those close to him that he does need their loving support. And you can see from the letters and from the presence of his family here today who are just wonderful people.
His family actually was there with him in court. Look at that.
I'm hoping he'll adopt me. You know, that he will get that love and support. So I know that as you look at these cases, you want to praise similarly situated people, similarly in the market and human suffering, that declared certain values for people in this case based on their range of culpability. You have a first-time offender with no criminal history, no real substance abuse issues, a modest psychiatric history. In other words, he's not psychotic or even near psychotic. He's got another character disorder, but he's got some quirks, and he's going to need some treatment, and he's getting that treatment. He is inside-oriented, presented no difficulties to the court throughout the course of probation, has been perfectly responsive to everything that I've required of him, and who enjoys the loving support of people who've known him for a lifetime. I wish I could walk him out the door here today, but I know I can't. It's a 9-year mandatory minimum, and something suggests to me he'll be sentenced to more than the minimum. But how much more, Judge, is the difficult call in this case, in my view. Because Mr. Sokol broke the law, and he broke the law by engaging in conduct that wouldn't have been a crime a century ago. And it is now. And he had reason to know it, and so he did it. And he deserves punishment, and he's told you he's prepared to accept it. But I'm asking for something well below the cap, Judge. I don't want to bid against myself, but I think the cap is far too high on this case. With respect to the terms and conditions of probation.
Well, we all know what I think should have happened to a good old Jeff, right, guys? That'll probably get the stream taken down, but I don't care.
I've reviewed the PSI with him, and this is me talking, not him. I'm not at all sure that the 7th condition is warranted in this case, that Mr. Sokol submit to random urine samples. There's no indication of an ongoing problem with alcohol or drugs. There is a suggestion that a year or so ago, he may have smoked some marijuana. That could probably be said of all sorts of people in this courthouse, if not in this courtroom. I wouldn't go that far. So I would ask that the court may be that, it could be a scholar, and he has a few too many beers one night. I don't want to see a probation officer jumping under you. He's not the town drunk, not even close. So we're asking for some leniency, Judge.
He's a town douche.
I know we were late to come in. That's largely me. I was the third lawyer in, and I always delay things. I'm always hoping on a better day the state will come to its senses and realize that prison's really not the answer. But I didn't succeed today.
Okay, Mr. Sokol's parents?
Judge, may I have 1 second?
Yes.
Mr. Sokol would like to comment on one thing I said.
Sure.
Would you permit that, sir?
Sure.
Yes, one. I have to say, one of the driving forces in going to meet this young girl is that I have been lonely for a while. And she had given me lots of attention, obviously, which she has seen now. And that's just what I wanted to say, that I had a lot going on in my life, and loneliness is a big part of it.
Okay.
Even though it was the wrong decision.
Right. So the fundamental idea behind these cases and the fundamental idea behind these laws is that children need protection.
Yep.
That 13-year-old girls that get involved in sexual relations is harmful to them. It's actually quite harmful to them. And whether we learn more about it in 100 years, I don't know. But I do know now that these kids that get involved in these things, their recklessness it's not good for them. They end up being sometimes promiscuous themselves. They end up getting into trouble. They end up getting into substance abuse situations. They end up getting arrested. They end up in a lot of bad places. And I'm not saying it's 100% more than that, but the sexual encounters are actually a part of it because it destroys their sense of self. They feel they're worthless, and it has a lot of bad things associated with it. Look, you drove 150 miles from Brookline, Massachusetts to Fairfield, Connecticut. And if a real 13-year-old girl is on the other side of that door and you walked in there, in my view, with that bottle of vodka and had sex with her if you could have. I mean, I think that's what really would have happened there. I know you said different. But my perception of the whole thing, given the salacious text that preceded this, in the whole dynamic of this, was what was going on. And you were over 40 at the time of this. You believe this person was 13. But look, Mr. Sokol, I'm not unmindful of your accomplishments, your education, your support of your family, the things you've done, and I'm not discounting that. I'm not saying you're the worst person on the face of the earth. I'm not saying this is the worst thing that, look, a person should not be evaluated by the worst thing they ever did in their life. That should not be the sum total of their whole situation. I understand that. But look, my job is to look at the big picture here. And the big picture here includes what I consider to be like with these other people. Well, I mean, each one is an individual, but this is serious stuff. So I believe the following sentence is required on the matter of state against Jeffrey Sokol. And this is under docket number CR 151-502-86776 on the charge of attempt to commit sexual assault in the second degree. The defendant is sentenced to 7 years suspended after 30 months and 10 years of probation. On the charge of attempted risk of injury to a child, the defendant is sentenced to a concurrent sentence of 30 months, and on the sentence of attempting to entice a minor into an obscene performance, a concurrent sentence of 30 months. Total effective sentence, 7 years suspended after 30 months and 10 years of probation. The defendant will be required to register as a sex offender under Connecticut law for a period of 10 years. And the SAVA fine of $151 is imposed, as are other court costs and fees. I'm going to impose the special conditions of probation that were listed in the probation department PSI, but I'll eliminate number 7. I agree with Mr. Pattis. There's no indication that substance abuse played a role in this offense, so that is not necessary for his probation evaluation. So I'd now ask the state to give a brief statement for the record for the purposes of the sex offender registry.
Yes, Your Honor. As the court indicated,
Look at this
these were
picture.
attempted.
I bet Jeff Sokol wishes he had Johnny Cochran on his side, right?
But it was based upon an intent to have sex with an underage 13-year-old girl. The day of the incident was October of 2015. At that time, the defendant believed the person to be 13 years of age.
And the defendant was approximately how old at the time?
Approximately, I believe. Let me just double check. I believe he was 46 at the time.
44.
He's 45 now, so say 44.
Oh, 44 at the time. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. You're going to get a notice of your right to have this sentence reviewed by the Sentence Review Division of our court. You have the right to apply for a pardon and the other material regarding the sex offender registry. Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Look at that.
Mocha latte too. Instead of singing these bohemian blues about the very same spot and a different time when painters painted and poets rhyme. So please forgive this nostalgic fool. He used to be.
Yeah, I guess Cam was right. Yeah, he is making music now.
He used to be cool.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Guys, okay, I'm gonna be in like totally random mode. Okay. Hey Katie, have you seen how Gwen Stefani got surgery all of a sudden and doesn't look the same at all?
Oh yeah, she looks terrible.
Yeah, she looks terrible. Okay, look at this. And the thing is, she has that Kardashian look going on now. And the thing is, she aged really, really well for like a pale blonde chick. You know what I mean? Like she looked fine, and now she actually looks older now. You know what I mean? Like she looks like an older woman trying to look young, right? You ready for this? Guys, who do you think this is? Katie, can you guess?
No. Who is that?
This is Shania Twain.
No way.
Look at that. Look at that. Why? Why? Guys, someone make sense of this. Why would she feel the need to do this? It doesn't make sense. Let's look on Shania Twain. Let's do 2021. Let's see how she's still. What's wrong with this? Right? What's wrong?
I mean, if you take off all the makeup and stuff, it's not going to look the same.
Well, but I'm saying like this is she's in her like mid to late 50s now. She looks great. You know what I mean? Well, what?
Wait a second. What did you put up a different picture?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like what's wrong with this?
Yeah. No, she's beautiful.
Yeah, she looks great.
Yeah, she ages beautifully.
wait,
I don't understand the.
How old is she? Shania Twain. Age. Yeah, sorry for that. She's 58. She looks great. And now, guys, I swear, we're in the most youth-focused culture ever. Okay? This is the only time where so growing up, my dad didn't listen to the same music that I did, right? He listened to like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Leonard Skinner. You know what I'm saying? But now you see like 45 and 50-year-olds listen to the same music that their 19-year-olds are or their 18-year-olds are. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why. Here's the thing that I don't understand, and then I'll be done with this. Have you seen Madonna lately?
Oh yes. Yeah, she looks really, really bad.
Guys, okay. Why did she? Okay.
That
guys,
one with the braids on it.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Okay. Guys,
She just
Cher
looks
has been
botched.
getting surgery since forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she
And
was
she
really
looks
cute.
great. I'm just saying, like, why didn't she go to Cher's guy? I mean, seriously, Cher's like almost 80 now, right? She has to be. Hold on, let me see. Cher.
But isn't she dating that guy? I see a picture.
Yeah. Cher is 77 years
Oh
old.
my gosh. She's dating that super young guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, more cuts than a Thanksgiving turkey, dude, straight up. But you know what I'm saying? At least she looks all right, you know. But she looks, she looks better than Madonna. How about that?
Yeah. For sure.
Look at that, man. Look at that. And then you look at And Madonna, what happened?
Oof.
Man, oh man, oh man. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Yeah. Jameson is correct. Plastic surgery is like CGI. It's gotten worse because if you look at like the Lord of the Rings, that CGI aged really well. What else? The Matrix 1 and 2 that aged really well. But now it just seems like they're just going backwards. So, but anyways, Katie, any closing words?
I got nothing.
All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And yeah, have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Katie.